Hey guys, it's Viewmasters Reactions, and we're back with Mighty Nine Time, episode 110, Dinner with the Devil. We're about to go have dinner with Trent Ickathon. But first, we are going shopping. We went shopping, we're going shopping again. Caleb was saying we want to get new attire, new clothes. We are going to Isocross, and Ayor Bo is trying to find out more information of one thing is the Eyes of Nine. We have still not figured out what the Eyes of Nine are. We told a lot of people, yo, figure this shit out. We also got some information about Isocross. Matt went deep into lore, or I guess world building of Isocross, saying that it is like many islands that are formed together. Ray just left. It's Monday night. I'm trying to get this done for tomorrow because usually I do this Saturday or Sunday. Pre-Calamity and Type Calamity stuff was happening. We talked about how gods created man. And if man can kill gods, then aren't man as strong as gods? Something to that effect, which I feel like we've dipped into in Pre-Calamity and Calamity stuff way back when. But I get it. I kind of half agree. If you were a god and you create people and then people can destroy you, then what good are you as a god? Are we as an equal? Are we like an equal to a god kind of thing? Let's just jump in. We have about 20 minutes left. I did cut the Patreon hour short, so we'll talk more at the end once we figure out more. But really nothing much happened besides us studying at the library, buying a lot of stuff, going to get more stuff. I think we're going to get suited up for the tundras of Isocross, which Ford is very pissed about because he bought a fire ring for $5,000 and it isn't going to help much, except for the fact we did talk about lava. But either way, you guys want to see more of what I do, in the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see the Patreon hour exclusive for every episode of Campaign 2, Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest. We just finished Avatar, True Detective. We're doing Shogun, Delicious in Dungeon, X-Men 97. We're starting Fallout and Chucky Season 3 Part 2 in about a week. Thousands of other movies and shows. In the description is the link for Patreon, full unedited everything. If not, Mighty Nine Time, episode 110, Dinner with the Devil.
Nobody that
We
we're going
want to look good.
If we're going into the tundra, we want to look hot.
Exquisite corpses.
You want to be hot.
Look, it's important. I respect that. Alrighty.
Alrighty, here we go. I stopped there
circle.
because Matt looked like he was
find
doing
a
some research. So I figured good time to stop. We'll start there.
District of Rexentrum.
Garment District.
There
We're
are a
buying
number of
some
supplies
gowns.
and wholesalers and textile
Well, some of us are buying
warehouses
gowns.
that sell fine materials, fabrics, silks, both crafted within the Empire and
I also
imported from
poured a
beyond.
whiskey
And there are a number of
because Ray just left, and I have to close the night out with a drink. We were
custom
drinking.
tailors that
He
can
just
be
left.
hired
Easter's
and
over.
commissioned for specific pieces. So, what is it you're
Commission
looking to have
for
next?
specific pieces.
I am looking to return to my Empire roots, and I commission a long, thick, warm coat, very much akin to the coat that everyone met me in. However, this one will not be moth-eaten and
Brand new
disgusting.
coat for Caleb.
So it will be
No more moth
brown and leather
bitten,
and
shit it
long
up.
coat,
Homeless
fur-lined.
man's
I will
cloak.
get a very thick scarf, and I will also find a leather worker who can build me a new harness
Beautiful.
for my books. The
I like
steelbook
it.
is getting pretty
Get
fat
some
and
new
can
leather
only fit under
straps.
My armpit.
We
So
are
the
rich
book
now.
on
We
the
should be
left
doing this
will
right,
still
and I
hang
like it.
About here, but I have I describe a case or a harness that is more phone book sized that hangs off of my right hip.
Right, almost like a side satchel.
Yeah, but then I want them to have it hooked to my belt so that it's not flying all over the place when we're running for our dear lives.
See that? I like it.
And then
I love the
that will be
attention to
counterbalanced
detail
by
because we
my
are going to look
old
like
satchel,
this.
which I will keep.
We want to look
where I
great.
keep all
We
my
want to
spell
look like we
components
are
and other odds and ends.
not
Alrighty.
bums, basically.
I'd say have all those pieces
No
commissioned.
offense
It'll
if you're a
take
bum. You probably
a
look
few
great.
days to gather the materials and create the pieces, and it'll run you about 25 gold pieces for the entire outfit.
Done.
Done. I'd pay double.
Okay.
Okay.
I wouldn't pay double
I just
if he
did it,
didn't
so
ask,
I'm
but
gonna
I would
describe
have
what I
been
just
willing to
came
pay
up
up to 50.
I'm going
Gestures
to,
up. Here we go. What does gesture got?
go and get. Okay, I'm gonna get a light blue, like tunic, with long sleeves. I don't need like super thick stuff because I am resistant to the cold. So, This is more for fashion.
Look at Travis.
Tunic. I'm gonna get some like light gray.
Is he
thermal
mad
pants
because
sort of
he's
thing.
resistant to
And then I'm
fire,
gonna get,
or is he just being
some-
Travis?
No.
No, D&D tights.
250.
I'm gonna get
She's resistant, so she'll only take half damage.
I'm gonna get some long knitted like thigh highs that are like knitted like Fair Isle. Anybody knows what I'm talking about. It's like stripes and stuff with like
Fair
with,
Isle.
designs knitted into them, you know, that are like flowers and like bees. I want to get bees knitted into them. And I imagine this will cost a pretty penny because it is pretty specific, but it's going to be in like a pale blue and like white, like, and light gray.
Why is Travis
And then I'm going to get
acting
an
like he is?
overcoat that is white.
I don't like Travis's
and
attitude
it's
right now.
fur
It looks
lined
like
with,
he's
like, a
mocking
pale,
her greatness.
a
I'm
pale
digging
gray
it. I think
fur.
it's great.
So it's like
What does he think?
showing,
It's
like,
over the
trim, and
top?
I want it to be bell
It's
sleeve.
Jester.
And then and it'll be fitted to about here, and then it's going to flare out, and it's going to have a little hood on it. Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
I feel like that is
As you
subtle
finish-
for
And I'm
Jester.
going to get earmuffs to match that.
All right, we're not
And
done.
some
Never mind.
boots, you know, that are like fur.
I think all this is, like,
obviously like
very-
to be like look good, that are going to match my coat and
Very
stuff.
Jester's thing.
Matt is the store clerk.
No, that is exactly what I was saying. Like, as you finish your statement, you look up and you see the kind of middle-aged gentleman with his glasses, his chin tuft of white goatee, his hair slicked back with his pencil sticking out through the back of his ear, just going, and how soon did you need this last?
In like a week, is that doable?
Give me just a second.
Okay.
And he rushes off to the back room, and you hear some voices like,
They're gonna come back and be like, "We can do it, but it's 100 gold." That's what's gonna happen.
I think we should be able to take care of your request. Of course, this is quite a commission.
It might even be more
in
than
a very
100.
tight period with very specific
Might be like
materials
100,
and
125.
with quite a number of custom knitted
Yes. So
elements.
yeah, you'll have to have a very good knitter.
We can do this outfit for
$125.
120 gold pieces.
Ooh.
I was very close.
I'll give you 500 gold, and I would like.
Look at
if,
Sam
it
did the
had-
same face as me.
Could you add
Sam
some
did the same thing as me.
embroidery along the coat edges
What?
As well?
What? 500
Of
gold?
course.
Wonderful.
What?
I would love some pink and blue flowers and maybe some pale yellow bees. embroidered
Jester
on there
is
as
like
well,
me with
some
money.
beautiful
What are you
green,
doing
like,
dropping
vines wrapping
500
around
gold?
Everything. You know, like an emerald green, you know, something that really reminds you of the something, like, you know, like just a pretty green.
Right,
I am all about tipping.
Yeah.
All right.
That
yes,
is extremely wasteful.
will definitely be done. I think you'll be very happy with the results.
I understand they would have also tacked on some for the
Half up
extra.
front and then half upon the
Of course, yeah.
It definitely half up front. Half up front is
So you mark up
double,
250 now.
more than double what he
250
asked for to begin with.
He went from completely
I'm all
exasperated
about
by the whole
tipping.
thing to extremely
When I
giddy
want quality,
and
I
kind
want to
of
pay what it's worth. You tell me
jubilant in a way
120,
that you didn't
maybe I'll
expect
give you
such an
150.
individual to exhibit.
500. Jester is the one always
in the
accounting
back
for every
screaming,
nickel
"Nine
and
women can't make
dime
a baby in a
and
month."
negotiating. My God. Insanity. I heard what Taliesin said. I'm just I can't believe this.
Ladies,
I would like to. Do you
We're
have
talking the
something?
person who nickels and dimes everything.
Something, I'm sure.
I would like.
I understand we got a lot of
long
money, but
sleeve
don't throw
fur
money away.
Lolita dress.
You should have thrown vets in. You should have said, make one for my friend too.
With a
and
bow
we'll call it
knot in the
500.
middle in the belt line.
Would have saved us
And I
money.
looked this up before. I want it made out of pink
Wasteful.
fabric.
Wasteful.
Okay.
And
I can't even
white
enjoy
fur
vets now.
Trim on all of the trim places. Big buttons down the middle.
This is fucking adorable.
This
white
is
hand
fucking
muff.
adorable.
And then I'd like
White hand
earmuffs
muff.
too, but very special earmuffs. If you can craft them, you know, white fur earmuffs. But this piece, the headpiece or whatever, I saw this wonderful, lovely little redhead who had these cool antlers, and I'd like to imitate those and put those
Oh
up
my
on,
God.
on top of of the earmuffs because they just looked so cool. So I'd like that.
I
They could
like
just
it.
Be like
All
little,
right.
little deer, little fawn, something. Just
I
little,
dig it.
little antlers.
Beth made me feel better about the
Bloodstained
waste of
by the way.
money that Jester just
The
did.
first tailor you speak to, a
So
middle-aged
wasteful.
gentleman with kind of a bit of a great heft of fur. And
You guys know me with
on
money.
his
I'm
chin
sorry,
and
I'm
sit-back
ranting.
hair and glasses,
But
which-
I nickel and
no,
dime
I'm
everything
sorry,
too.
this
I
is for
grew up
next
very
week.
poor.
Close
Money
the door now.
matters.
The
Money,
next tailor you find
matters.
can't take commission.
maybe not for us now.
and
Maybe we're so rich
Put
we're just
some-
gonna
a full
throw it
cost
around
Materials
like
all
a
in,
bunch of
custom elements
crazies.
there, about 40 gold.
40 gold.
Cool. Taking Jester's lead. I'll give
42.
you 42.
There you go. That's what you do. You don't be stingy, but you also don't be a wasteful lunatic. And some boots.
45.
Great. Done.
See? That's how you do
right,
it.
see you in a week.
Thanks, Beth, for making my day.
All right.
Who's next?
Bloop. You.
I'll go if no one else is gonna go.
Caduceus.
So I'm gonna find a tailor and probably a leathersmith and an armor smith, and kind of want to get my armor treated, get it oiled and treated for the cold.
I like it.
I leave a couple samples. I pull the pieces off the shield that are mostly decorative to kind of like show how it's done. Leave a couple fabric swatches from what I'm already wearing, just like I'm gonna leave some of my bits there for them to use for the new outfit. Gonna get a big lavender coat with white and crimson red stitching in it made. A wool hat. It's time for a new hat.
I dig it. New hat. We're making the leather.
Black oiled gloves and boots. Deep moss
I
green.
dig that he actually thought about his armor.
Pants, the heavy cotton pants, and a jacket underneath to keep the armor off of me, just less than the shirt. And then kind of a worked into the cloak will be some of the dragonfly silk that I've brought from home, and we'll have patterns along the edges of some of the traditional pattern work of my original outfit that comes from home.
Okay.
I dig it.
Nicest thing I've ever owned.
No, it's not a terribly hard commission. You're also providing some of the materials for it, which would be harder to find. That'll put you at about, we'll say 25 gold as well.
The cheapest yet. Cheapest yet. I give him 20.
I'll throw.
That's
I'll throw 40
hilarious.
Since we're all being.
Okay. Wow, you guys are.
See, that's
you guys are making a
reasonable.
reputation for yourselves
I
here in the
cannot
middle of this
believe.
district of
I'm
Lexington.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm ranting, but that is insanity.
Who else?
She paid 3.5 times what he asked, and we already were the highest price. Jester before that, at the 120,
What's your question?
was as much as everyone combined.
Can I? So the coat of the crest. I was thinking of wearing the nobleman's coat.
Yeah.
Am I able to add anything to it? Like change the look of it?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So I will bring
Ford
that
and
coat
Jester having a little
and
conversation up there
I would
about
like
is
to,
it about the coat? Is it about Yasha?
everything's going
or are
to
they
be
talking
black.
about something else? And Marisha's over there
and
jotting away.
I would like.
I don't know
sort
what
of
she's
the
up to, but she's got a lot of
sleeves to be
writings
those
going
ones
on.
that kind of are a little wide, like make the sleeves a little wider. So you could put my hands in between.
Mixing my drink.
A sort of leather drapey hood added onto it, with
Okay.
some fur inside. And then
What color fur? Black as well?
I really wish I would have thought about this already.
I was thinking this earlier.
Yeah.
Did they plan this out way ahead of time? Apparently, some of them did not.
and
Because Caduceus
so
had a
it's white.
lot. Jester had a
White.
lot. I feel
White
like
fur.
a lot
And
of them
then,
had this thought out
on the
for a
back
bit.
of the coat, I want also
What do we got left?
black embroidery on
We're
top. so you
down
can
to the
barely see it.
final 9 minutes.
Like some lightning, some flowers, maybe
I dig
a
it.
little white
Lightning,
embroidery.
The
flowers,
Storm
accents here.
Lord.
little accents here and
okay.
there. And one of those round fur hats that also,
Like the Russian one?
yeah,
I have one of those. I was like,
cool.
is she mean
Okay.
one of those?
hopefully I don't.
I don't know what they're called. I have one
Yeah.
because I always keep the temperature
Later,
very
maybe like
low
that's
on
what
my side of the house. And I put on a hat when I'm indoors. I wear
Yeah. I'll do
winter
double
hats
gold.
when I'm in
I'll
my
put you
house.
18 gold.
But when I go out, this is
Okay,
the hat
so
I
I will
wear.
give
18 gold.
50 gold.
Okay.
Everybody's-
What are
Wow.
we doing?
Big spenders here, Mighty Nine.
I have friends like this, where sometimes they go out and they're like, you know what? I got a bonus.
Taylor's gonna party
I'm gonna
tonight.
tip 200%, or
tell tales
they'll
of
get
this
like a
handsome
$20
group that came
tab
through out of
and give like a
nowhere one day and
$50
just
bill or something because they made a
them
bonus.
get through the
I
winter.
understand that. I don't give a shit.
For anything specific?
Just because my friends are throwing around bank, acting like wasteful maniacs, I ain't doing that shit. 50. We just tripled it. What? Because we're all being morons? That's being stupid to me. I'm sorry. There is a quote my dad used to always say, where it's like,
be cold everywhere you didn't.
bad
jacket's not
tippers
covering.
are assholes, but over tippers are bigger assholes, or something like that. There is a quote. Go look it up.
Back to the tailor
Bad
shop I
tippers
went
are
to.
assholes, but over tippers are bigger
Excuse me?
assholes. Because it's wasteful. It's just
running around giving
stupid.
out
It
orders,
doesn't
giving
make
out flips to
sense.
different members
You're
of the
not
troops
getting
starting
anything
down
for your
the
money, and you work hard for your money, or at least I
Some
do.
mittens that match my
So I'm
my
sorry.
socks, please.
They're being stupid.
Yes, well,
Veth
do not
didn't
worry,
be
no
stupid.
additional charge.
Caleb
We'll take
didn't be
care of it
stupid.
for you. You're
Please
welcome.
make them pretty. Thank you.
Tal'dorei
All right,
was
thank you.
reasonable.
Lock the door.
All right. As
I
you're
mean,
finishing
Yasha
your
was-
research, by the way,
Not nearly as bad as
do-
Jester.
kind of close the tone, kind of sit there, taking in a bit of the information, some of it familiar, some of it new. A little frustrating.
I just hate people
the
that waste
general
money.
lack
I
of
think it's.
detailed
I grew up
information
poor,
within
so
the
like
central
people that waste
archive
money
of
to me
Rexentrum
like frustrate
on
me.
Aeor.
And I know it's a game, but you know how I am.
Presence
I've been like this
from
since the beginning.
senior
I negotiate
developer
everything,
approach
and I
to
don't waste
the,
money.
Regular archivists, as they approach and kind of stand there over you.
And then we got Udalafon over here
Beauregard,
talking about
I
everyone's
don't mean to disturb you.
hovering
I
around
mean, it's a
her.
little unnerving when like I'm sitting and all three.
Everyone's
of you are
hovering
standing,
around her. I would be uncomfortable
like, I
too.
stand.
Very well.
Good call. Good call.
We've done quite an extensive sweep of the archives we have here, as well as put out some feelers in other connected archives, searching for this Eyes of Nine you had spoke of. Nothing.
What? I thought they were gonna get. I thought we were gonna get something. I actually thought we were gonna get
Is there any
something.
other details you could perhaps provide? Another name or
Another. Wait,
perhaps
you have thousands of
confirm
books.
with your
You need another
sources
name. You can't find any. What good are you?
may
What
have
good are
been-
you people? Thousands of books
But we do not
dating
have
back to
anything
pre-calamity.
And
What
you
good
watch as
are
they
you
put their hand
fools?
out
You're a bunch of
and,
fools
you know,
too.
gesturing
I
to
am
the
just frustrated and angry with
thousands
everyone.
and thousands and thousands.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see. I know. I see the books.
Yeah,
I've been
thanks,
here.
thanks.
I
We-
get
yeah,
it.
we-
I
yeah.
get the scope.
I'm just as frustrated as Bo right now. This is a
Yeah.
bunch of horse shit. Are they lying to
Okay,
us? Are they lying to us?
Can I get back to you? Let me think on this for a minute. Okay.
Maybe they're lying. How do you not know anything? How does nobody in all of this world of knowledge know nothing?
Possible
Yeah,
that
throw
I
your
have.
friggin' books. I'd be throwing shit all around. Oh, Udal's gonna stop?
Oh, I mean, yeah. Insight check.
Udala
As
stops?
they walk away.
Yeah, I'm pissed. You guys are useless.
Seem like they
Sacks
were
of
lying.
shit.
Roll an insight check.
Oh, pooper.
Oh,
That's not good. 15.
it's not horrible.
Udala seems pretty straightforward.
I believe she's telling the
The times
truth.
that you haven't
I
come
was
from
just
what
saying,
you've
like,
heard,
I'm so
Udala is one of the paragons
unsatisfied
of
with
the
their
archives.
nothing that I almost hope they're lying because that's useless. You're a bunch of useless morons.
they seem
I mean, I
trustworthy.
understand. Maybe the eyes of nine or nothing. It's something. We know it's something.
Okay,
What good are you
it's
people?
kinda like-
What is it? Pre-calamity?
Seems hard to believe, but okay.
Yeah, it seems very hard to believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Anything
so.
else anyone needs to accomplish in your shopping day here in Rexentrum?
No, but when I return to Beauregard, I meant to read with you. I got a little caught up in errands.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm feeling a little anxious, a little too anxious, if you can believe it, to do any
You?
heavy reading. today.
Oh, actually, that is surprising. I was being
The
sarcastic.
music
about
has
this,
But
kicked
let's go
up
get lunch.
and it's getting louder and louder.
I could
I feel
listen
like
to
that's
you.
Matt getting
Yeah,
ready
I'll
to
fill
end
you
it.
me
in.
about
It's just- I just like rip a page out of my notebook in anger.
I don't blame you. I would be shitting all over the place. I would go take a shit right on the floor by
guys go ahead and
Udala.
find the
Find a place, sit at an outside table, and then if she's willing to share, pump her mind for all the information she got and like totally nerd out over it.
You got it.
Rather than trying to focus on a book, which I would have a hard time of doing right now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anything else?
I tell him everything. And then also and fill him in about Udala came back and they said that they couldn't find anything about the Eyes of Nine.
Horseshit.
Fucking anything.
Horseshit. Horseshit.
They were like, oh, do you like, can you check with your sources? And
Yeah,
maybe
that's how
find-"
I
I'm like,
felt.
"Bitch,
I felt
I'm
the
a
same way.
source." I didn't say that, but I did think it. in
I
my head.
wish you did. I wish you did.
That thing
Do you have
think
any
as
other
walk down the
names?
stairs, yeah?
Like the Eyes of Nine aren't good enough? Like maybe if he gave us a name like
maybe.
Tom, if he told us about Tom, maybe
Maybe
we'd
it
figure out
was
the eyes of no, you're fucking assholes. You're busy shit.
Smoke
I'm so
and not fire, maybe. it
pissed
was-
off. I wanted information. I've been waiting
maybe
this whole
we're-
time. I
we're
thought they'd
seeing
dig up
where there
something.
is none. Or maybe it is the key to everything. I don't know.
It's gotta be the key to something. I mean, I love mysteries. Don't get me wrong. But I love
ears
mysteries
open.
that I could solve.
More
And right now
answers.
I'm just mad at
We
these
can come
morons.
back later in the week, yeah?
Bunch of useless archivist shit.
Okay.
Matt's
All right.
probably gonna sum it up now.
Any other business during the day?
No, I think we're good, Matt. I think we're good. We'll find this in the
All right.
live stream so
I'll
I can
take
talk
that
to you
as
all
a
about how
sign
angry
that
I
as
am.
the sun begins to set across the Zemnian sky, you all gather wearing what attire?
We brought our fancies.
So
We
you're going
brought our
full form on this?
fancies.
Okay.
We brought our fancies.
Oh, the fancies that we wore to
The ball.
All the
Oh, that's right, that velvet dress.
Yeah, but like a little bit of armor still.
Yeah, I keep
Just
on
in
my
case he's-
bracers, and I
Yeah,
bring my
you know,
staff.
suit up,
Okay.
informal,
All right.
yet
Gathering and making
War
your way
attire.
to the familiar shimmer ward of Rexentrum, as the darkened sky takes the horizon from the sunlight, and you can see from the breaks in the cloud cover bits of starlight peeking through. You eventually make your way to a familiar place to you.
an Astrid
You come
and
to
Aeonwolf
the second southernmost tower of the candles
are gonna be
on
here.
the southern eastern side of the Shimmer Ward. And you stand now before the dark iron gate that is dwarfed by the multi-spired structure of brass and ruddy brick that rises like a twisting monolithic tree from a courtyard dense with oaks. This is the estate grounds known as the Ambition's Call. And the gates open for you as you stand there.
And that's where we ended.
That's where we're going to take a break.
I knew it. That was a good place to stop. The Ambition's Call. The Ambition's Call. I dig it.
drive.
Number 4,
the rings,
Griffith Drive.
Oak trees.
Correct. There's a courtyard of oak trees. On the corner of this, on the opposite
All right.
end, there is an entrance that leads to where
We're gonna
Astrid,
finish this
was
up for
staying, where
YouTube right after
went
Matt
on
says
visit
goodnight.
last time you
I
were
always
here in
give the
Rexington.
respect to Matt, even though I'm very upset at the archivist morons. I'm gonna call them morons. You're useless.
Indeed. We're going to take a little break here. We'll be back here shortly to pick up wherever this goes. So we'll see you here in a few minutes.
All right, everybody, that is it for the YouTube video. Mighty Nine Time, episode 110, Dinner with the Devil. What a bunch of horseshit. First off, Jester, Mrs. Negotiator, the master negotiator Jester, throws away 380 gold. You know how much 380 gold is? That was like all we had all together at one point early on in the campaign. Now all of a sudden we get a bunch of coin. We get tons of loot from Vokodo, and now we can just throw money around. I am angry at the waste of money. And then because Jester did it, everyone else followed suit and thought like, oh, well, I don't want to look bad and not tip like Jester did. We're all just throwing money away. I said it before. I had friends like that where they would tip heavily. They would over tip all the time. And I'd be like, all right, good for you. I'm tipping accordingly because you're morons. I work hard for my money and I'm not going to throw it away like a bunch of morons. And it's one thing, like Caduceus and Yasha were a little extreme, but Jester, ridiculous. totally ridiculous. And I know I'm making a big deal out of it and it's a game, but I just don't understand it because Jester is the one that nickels and dimes everything forever. And she just is like, oh, I got money now, so I'm just going to throw away 500 gold. I would have been like, 500 gold, better cover all of my friends, and you give them whatever the hell they want. Yes, she went back and said, could you throw in some mittens? And could you add some bees and flowers? That's just crazy. I just hate when people get money and they're wasteful with it because it's insane. Either way, at the end there, we also get the archivist coming. Udala Font comes over, who knows about the Eyes of Nine because it doesn't seem like anybody does. And if anybody would have known, I felt like it would have been them. They're literally going, of these thousands and thousands of books we have all over, we have nothing. And maybe you could give us another name. If you can't find something about the Eyes of Nine in these thousands of books, what the fuck good is a name gonna do? Oh, I'll get it. Tom Johnson told us about it, and they're going to go, oh, well, Tom Johnson comes up about the Eyes of Nine. You're a bunch of useless morons. What good is the Archivist? They have pre-calamity, calamity, like they have so much knowledge. What good are you if you don't know anything about this to us? I know I'm ranting. I know I'm being rude, but I'm frustrated. And Bo was showing just as much irritated frustration as me, so I'm fine with it. I thought maybe I was overreacting, but you could see she was pissed off, and she told Caleb about it, and then we ended it, and I'm going to call it there. I'm going to jump into the live stream on Friday. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see the Patreon hour exclusive for every episode of Campaign 2. Thousands of other shows and movies, Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Perseverance, we just finished Avatar, True Detective, and Percy Jackson, on to Shogun, Delicious in Dungeon, X-Men 97. We're starting Fallout and Chucky Season 3's final episodes very soon. Jackie Chan movies every month, thousands of others, like I said, in the description. Link for Patreon, full unedited everything. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on Friday at the live stream. Peace!